Hello, happy Wednesday. I'll be in 1 second. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody having a good day. Today is Wellness Wednesday. I just want to do some awareness on wellness on autism. If anybody in our chat that have autism or have a family member that deal with autism, if you like to come on the panel and share some things about what it is to have autism or what it is to live with someone with autism. I will be on in 1 minute. Just set myself up. I was trying to go through my computer, but it seemed like it want to act crazy today. So I am on my phone today. Hey, Miss Key. Hey, Joshua. Whoever else that came in, thank you for coming in. But this is what I'll be talking about today: autism. That is the topic today. I am doing awareness. April is Autism Awareness Month. It is also IBS Awareness Month. So, hey, Miss Lady T, Highline Pride, good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Welcome in, everybody. Today is Wellness Wednesday, and I was just going to do a segment on autism. If you see my show last year, I did have a guest on. Her name was Sherry B. I don't have a guest today, but I would love for someone to come up here and share some of their education on autism, what it is to have autism, or what it is to take care of someone. Okay, it's good to see you, Lion Pride. I ain't seen you in a while. I don't know if my notifications been coming up or what, but I just came back on vacation, so I haven't been. I'm trying to catch up on everybody's video. You had an artwork like, yeah, I saw that. I popped in. That was real nice. This is Joshua, everybody. If y'all want to connect with Joshua, y'all can. I think he was doing a live a few minutes ago. I did pop in on there. So, do we have anybody in the chat that take care of someone with autism, or they are, or do they have autism? I would love to hear from someone. I will drop the link, but I want to show a video. I want to talk more about it, and what it is. I mean, children and adults does get diagnosed with this, so it's not nothing new that's been going on. This is a disability for someone that have problem with their development skill, but they're smart people. I would not never judge anyone that is going through anything like that, because I does have relatives that does have autism. Hey, Tamika, I does have relatives that deal with it, and they seem to be doing good. They're taking care of their families. And today, my channel is basically, I do a lot of awareness. I talk about a lot of health and wellness. I also do entertainment, trending news, and I'm also about lifting myself along with others. And if you've been following me, you know I've been on this journey. I'm still trying to stay eating right, but honey, I went on that vacation. I ain't do right, but I'm back on track now. I've been detoxing all week. I've been drinking my lemon, my pineapple water. I've been doing different things. But getting into my segment is just telling you what is autism. Do anybody know what autism is? Do anybody in the chat familiar with that? Yes, of course, Joshua. Is anybody in the chat? Don't be ashamed if you have autism. That is nothing to be ashamed of. It is a blessing to be able to still deal with things, but you're still human. You still have feelings. And over here, we don't judge. That's right, Joshua. That's right. Your son is I know you don't be on panels, or you don't you say you just support her. If you could just put in the chat, has it been challenging? That's a couple of questions I wanted to ask, but has it been challenging? I had said if I have a guest or someone come in my chat that deal with autism, I was gonna be giving away, and this is what I do all the time. I'm always giving something to my guests or anybody that share things with me. Uh, I want to get your email, or you can get my email. I want to send your son something. a shirt or either a cup, a water bottle, anything that of his choice. But I would like to send him a merch from my shop. I did it last year for Sherry B, daughter Sherry B. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Sherry B, but I would like to get him maybe a t-shirt, or if you want a water bottle, or maybe if you want a this is some of my merch right here. And if you can share, I don't know if you want to come on the panel, but I will put the link. I will be putting a link in the chat. If anybody that want to come up and share their insights about autism. These are some of my merch on my shop. And Tamika, I would love to send your son one. I'm honoring autism today, and I want to send your son something. You can email me. I'm gonna give you my email. Anybody that deal with me like Ruthie, Miss Key can tell you I'm respectful about you don't have a P.O. box? What do you have? What do you have a current what is that? A rule number? And I make sure when they give me their information does stay private with me. No one else know where you live. Everything is kept with me. You say you don't have a P.O. box? Just your home address? I'm gonna give you, hey Deshaun, welcome. I will put my email in the chat. I'm on my phone, so y'all will have to bear with my usually go through my computer if I could be able to work with these things, but that computer did not want to do right today. For real, Joshua? For real? Oh my God. Joshua said, well, welcome. Y'all welcome. They shine on the track to the chat. They said they are new. Y'all know how we do over here. Joshua, I'm going to make you a moderator for everybody can connect with you. Let me see, can I get you a moderator stick? Y'all welcome. Deshaun, they said they are new. And my segment today is Autism Awareness Month. And over here, I do a lot of awareness over here. And I will be reading some things about autism, and I will be doing a video. The video that I'm sharing is for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the right. Hey, y'all. Hey, this is my shirt from last year. Sherry B had received one of these shirts last year. Good to see everybody. I couldn't get my computer right, so I ain't got no good background right there, but it's all good. Although it's acting up today, so for some reason, so I'm going through my phone. So can I put some color right here in my background, something like that? But welcome. I am your host, of course, and today is Wellness Wednesday. Today is Wellness Wednesday, and I do a lot of awareness over here. And today I'm talking about autism. Like I said, if anybody in my chat, Tamika just told me her son is autistic. I don't know if she want to come on the panel, but I would love for her to come up here. But if she don't, she can just put in the chat. I just want to know how challenging it has been, how it is to raise a child with autism. They shouldn't be treated no different than either no other child in the world. They shouldn't be bullied. They should be treated just like everybody else. I have a nephew that is autism, and he's very smart, y'all. He's a very smart young man. He loves to do a lot of artwork. That's your email? Okay, Miss Key, you still in the chat? I need somebody to copy that for me. Um, And I do a lot of awareness over here. I do breast cancer awareness, thyroid awareness, because I am a thyroid cancer survivor. And I'll be doing IBS because I deal with IBS. Over here, you will see where I share a lot of things. I like to educate myself more and more about things, what's going on out in the world. And autism has been going on for years. It's just not something that we just seen or just heard about. I was reading this about what Joshua was saying. Joshua said, well, Joshua, I see on the news, what is that? YNC Underground, a bullying group was attacked at autism boy, and he was stable. Oh my God. He was in stable condition. Police arrest 3 or 4 groups of thugs who abuses a black boy. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is crazy, y'all. But I'm gonna let y'all watch this video. I do not own the right to this video. This video is for entertainment purposes only. And I will be back we'll chat about it. And Tamika, I would love for you to share some things what have been your hard challenges dealing with raising a child with autism. But I want you to know I support you. I support people that have autism. I stand with you today. So that is what my show is about today. Or if anybody else want to come up and share anything about what they have been, what challenges they have had to deal with autism or raising someone. So this video here is for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the right to it, but this right here just give you some insights about what is autism, and anybody in the chat deal with it real in lifetime, just put in the chat about what's your experience.
Autism is a lifelong disability which affects how people, like me, communicate and interact with the world. There are about 700,000 adults and children on the autism spectrum in the UK. And like everyone, each autistic person has their own strengths and challenges. But all of us have difficulties with communicating and interacting with other people. This could mean not speaking at all, needing longer to process information, or not understanding facial expressions. We also engage in repetitive behaviour, doing or thinking the same thing over and over. This is sometimes for fun, and sometimes to help deal with our anxiety. People on the autism spectrum can also find unexpected changes, however small, very distressing. And then there is sensory overload, where noise, smells, touch, and bright lights become very painful and overwhelming. All these challenges can make the world feel very scary and hard to understand, and sometimes send us into physical and emotional meltdowns or shutdowns. It is very important that autistic people get help from an early age. But life can become very difficult if children or adults don't get the right support or understanding. Autistic children are 3 times more likely to be excluded from school. Only 1 in 6 autistic people in the UK have a full-time job. And over 1/3 of autistic adults have reported serious mental health problems. The National Autistic Society is the UK's leading charity for autistic people. Since 1962, we have been changing society's attitudes and transforming individuals' lives. We want to create a society that works for autistic adults and children, and with your help, we can. Autism is a lifelong disability which affects how people, like me, communicate and interact with the world. There are about 700,000 adults and children on the autism spectrum in the UK. And like everyone, each autistic person has their own strengths and challenges. But all of us have difficulties with communicating and interacting with other people. This could mean not speaking at all, needing longer to process information, or not understanding facial expressions. We also engage in repetitive behaviour, doing or thinking the same thing over and over. This is sometimes for fun, and sometimes to help deal with our anxiety. People on the autism spectrum can also find unexpected changes, however small, very distressing. And then there is sensory overload, where noise, smells, touch, and bright lights become very painful and overwhelming. All these challenges can make the world feel very scary and hard to understand, and sometimes send us into physical and emotional meltdowns or shutdowns. It is very important that autistic people get help from an early age. But life can become very difficult if children or adults don't get the right support or understanding. Autistic children are 3 times more likely to be excluded from school. Only 1 in 6 autistic people in the UK have a full-time job. And over a third of autistic adults have reported serious mental health problems. The National Autistic Society is the UK's leading charity for autistic people. Since 1962, we have been changing society's attitudes and transforming individuals' lives. We want to create a society that works for autistic adults and children, and with your help, we can.
Absolutely. Being autistic is no different than being like a normal child. They just have different ways of developing. But they are human. And Tamika, I know you're proud of your son. I know you're doing whatever you can to make sure he's comfortable. I'm sure it has been challenging. Just want to ask you a couple of questions, if you don't mind me asking, if you're still in the chat. What have been some of the hardest challenging for you raising? I put the link in the chat if anybody want to come up and share some things. If you know someone that's have autism, or if you're taking care of someone with autism, what have been your hardest challenge? I noticed my sister-in-law, she's very shy. I was trying to see, can I get her up here to share some things about my nephew. When he was coming up, we didn't, we don't really know these things until you go get your children tested. That's why you say you have to go get those tests done. And they would tell you whether your child is, or whether you're an adult dealing with autism. And like I said, my nephew, he is so smart. He real good with his hands. He make little bracelets. He's loved doing things like they like the little Lego things. He likes to organize. He's very artistic. He's very smart. He's very smart. So hey, Tuber Chat, good to see you. So how to become a normal person by editing keto or a Mediterranean diet to eliminate autistic children and adults. Joshua, do you want to come up, and do you know, or are you autistic, or do you know someone that have autism? Do you know anything about it? Hey, Tuber Chat, good to see you. I'm there doing some awareness on Autism Awareness Month. April is Autism Awareness Month, and I'll just share some insight about it. I just was going to honor someone today that is dealing with autism. One of my moderators was saying one of her son has autism, and I was asking the question, how challenging it is to raise a child with autism. What are the biggest challenges you have to face when you have to raise a child? Because they are human. They just do things differently than others, but it's not their fault because they're born into that. And I don't think no one should get bullied for being autistic, or if you got any type of disability about yourself, you shouldn't be judged and you shouldn't be bullied, because it's some real cruel people out here in the world that does do that to children and adults. Because some people are slow to learn. Some learn quicker than others. I was just reading what Joshua, you said. No, I'm a regular person. My phone was different. Has motto, I cannot connect the string up. For real? Okay. But yeah, that's what I was talking about today. Just sharing some awareness for autism. I just want people to know I stand with you. You're not judged on my channel. That's why I do a lot of awareness. I try to do a lot of things to lift others up that are going through things, because we all are going through things in our lives, whether a lot of people talk about it or not, but we all are going through things. These right here are just signs of autism. You know, you see the signs. Adults and children both get them, so it's not like it's just a child thing. Everyone can get it. You could be born, it's gonna be genetic. I was reading a story where a girl was saying, I was reading a story where a girl was talking about when she found out. You'll get you a better phone, okay? I was reading a story about this girl when she found out that her son was autistic, had autism. She said she felt sad, she felt a certain way, but she looked at her child as her blessing. Her child is her blessing. And she said it took her a while to be able to cope with things that he's doing different from other children, but he's a very smart young boy. He's counted to. She said he know how to count to 100, and I think he's about 4 years old now. You know, and that's what it's about: supporting our children, being there for our children. Don't let no one make you feel bad because you have a child with autism. They're no different than any other child. I'm just gonna tell you. Don't never make no one make you feel bad about your child. You said I taught mostly his hands and fight, can't stand loud noise and cry sometimes too. Okay. I know it probably has been challenging. Do you want to come up and share? You can come up. I had dropped the link, but I think you're a little shy. But yes, they said a lot of noise. Like I'm gonna tell you about my nephew. I'm gonna tell you, he'll sit down. He can incite a whole TV show, y'all. He can really reenact a whole TV show. He really can. He can tell you everything about a TV show because he just like he get all of that in, and you could ask him. He could tell you right just like that what happened on that show, who did what. And he loves to do characters from cartoons. He make a lot of artwork. I'm proud of my nephew, and I told my sister-in-law she's doing an excellent job. And shout out to you, Tamika, for doing what you have to do to make sure your child stay protected. And are he in school? I know my guest last year when I had Sherry B on, she was sharing about her daughter. I think her daughter done graduated now. I mean, there's a lot of people go on and get jobs and go on with their life. That don't stop them from being who they are. And over here, I do stand with you, Tamika. I'm proud of you. I don't know you, but just by you coming over to my channel, you always show much respect. Your son like that, he can tell you about a movie. I bet he can sit there and tell you from the beginning of a movie to the end of a movie. I think Miss Key got your email. When I email you, I was gonna send your son. What do you think he would like? Would you think he would like a water bottle? Maybe I'm trying to see what else I got in my shop. Maybe a shirt, whatever you think he would like. When I email you, you just get me the information if I can send it to. But this is my shirt from last year right here. Right now, I have these shirts free standard shipping. It just got on here autism awareness. I also have mugs, water bottles, bags. And today, I just want to honor someone that is going through this. I just want you to know you're not alone. I have things for babies. I have things for children, adults. Everything right now is free standard shipping. But Tamika, I will be sending your son something free of charge. It's just my way of honoring autism for this month. And I'll be doing another show. Hope I can I'm gonna do another show because April is Autism Awareness Month. And I also be talking about IBS. Um, Here like a water bottle. Okay. I have some gray ones. I have some white ones. I'm gonna send you a picture. I don't have the water bottle. I don't know if you seen Miss Patty. I gave Miss Patty one for her walking. Miss Key got one. A lot of my moderators does have some of my water bottles. So you probably seen Miss Patty. and I can put one of those on there for him. Um, I just want to tell you, Tamika, you keep doing what you're doing. You keep doing what you're doing. You know, my nephew, he goes to a school for autism. He's in 11th grade. You know, I was telling, he gave me a hug the other day. He is so sweet, y'all. My nephew is so sweet. He just came up and just gave me a hug. I said, oh, like I said, as a child, when he was little, we didn't know, exactly what we knew. He wasn't talking. He was slow by talking. He was slow by talking. We was always wondering why he would never talk. And then after we found out, you seen it. After we found out that was going on with him, he talking up some now. As he got older, he started talking up some. And like I said, he incite a lot of things. He do a lot of things with artwork. I told my sister, I was a girl, he gonna make some, he gonna be making some. I told her to get his artwork and brand it. I was telling her she need to brand his work, let him make his own little change. Hey Terry, good to see you. I'm just talking about autism today. April is Autism Awareness Month, and I'm just sharing some things about it. I did a video, and the video was just basically just saying how people live with autism and things the signs you need to know. If you don't know what autism is, you can start seeing the signs. Make sure you just get yourself checked out. Children and adults both have autism. It's not just like a child thing or a man, woman thing. Anybody can be born with this. It's a genetic. It's genetic. That's what it is. You're born into being autism. And I want to salute my moderator, Tamika, for sharing that she does raise a son with autism. And I think she's done an excellent job, and she will receive a water bottle from me for her son, because I am honoring people that does have autism today. And she will be receiving one of those. Um, she said he's in the 6th grade. Okay. So, do he like to do a lot of things like, do he do any kind of sports? Do he do any kind of sports, anything like that? You said my son started talking when he was in the 4th or 5th grade. I didn't know when he was younger. Okay. It took my nephew a long time to talk. Like I would say, if I want to make sure, because I wish my sister-in-law can tell it for you, but you have autism? Okay, Terry, do you want to come up and share some things about it? Well, I had said if I get a guest on my panel, I already gonna get Tamika something. But my guest, anybody on my guest or anybody come on my panel to share, you will receive a complimentary gift from my shop. Let me give you the link, Terry. You could come up and share. I did have that link somewhere. Let me get that link again. Uh, I'm through my phone, so y'all bear with me. I usually be through my computer, but it seemed like it didn't want to do right. So I'm going through my phone. So that is the link, Terry, and you can give me your information because you will receive a complimentary gift from my shop. I'm honoring people with autism today. So if you want to come up and share about how you're living with it and what challenges have it been and how do you feel about it. And we got Tamika, she just shared some things about her son. So y'all both will receive a complimentary gift from my shop. I mean, y'all seen some of the things I have. Terry, I'm going to send you a coffee cup. That's what I will be sending you. I'm going to let you see how it looks. Let me see. I have them in blue. I have them in black. I have them in blue. I have them in black. You just tell me what color you want. But today I just want to do some awareness. If you see the link, Terry, you can come up. So you say he tried to play basketball? That's awesome. So I'm gonna ask you this question right here, Tamika. Have he been bullied? You know, have you been bullied by anybody at school? Do anybody make him feel a certain way, or just everybody supporting you with him? Do you have a lot of support? That's the main thing. Having a good support system does go a long way. A good support system does go a long way. Cause my grandson, like I was telling y'all in my previous video, we thought my grandson, he got some like attention deficit. That's what my grandson got. Cause whew, he just so active. He just stay busy. And we thought he had some type of autism, but he got attention deficit. That's what he just stay in the stuff. He just busy, 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 busy. But my grandson, he does a lot of sports. He don't never stay still, y'all. He like a little energized bunny. But he's doing good. He have a problem with his reading sometimes, but other than that, he's doing good. He loves himself some basketball. That's my little basketball player there. You said yes, but everybody be on that because they don't play that at school. They don't play that at his school. Oh, they don't play basketball at his school? Okay. So he must go to like my nephew go to a school for autism. You know what, people out there that know more about how to teach them and stuff. But my nephew is real smart. He is so smart. I can take those jaws of his and just, ooh. So a person with autism should not be feel no different. I was waiting on Terry to come up. He said he have autism. I was trying to wait to see that he want to come up and share some things. He might be busy. Um, so how's everybody's day going so far? How's everybody's day going? Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. It's beautiful outside. I was gonna go walk on outside. I was gonna walk a little bit tomorrow. Play bullying kids. Wow, I hate bullies because my grandkids have been bullied. I hate them. I don't. I do not approve of other people. I don't approve of adults being bullied. Everybody get bullied. Children and adults get bullied. That is so wrong. That's wrong because we are all children of God and we all should be treated equally. We all should be treated equally, but we know there's some ignorant people out there in the world, very ignorant. So we have to pray for them people and keep it going. That's what we have to do. I was trying to read some things about autism. I don't know what happened to Terry. Maybe he'll come back. I think Miss Key got your email, or I either have to go back and get it out the chat. I don't know if you can see mine. This is my email right here. Let me see, can I type it in here for you? That is my email right there. Right there, Tamika. I think I can send you something because what's gonna happen? Spread Shop is where I got my shop at, right? They will be the ones send it to your home. It don't come from me. It come from the shop I got set up with Spread Shop. Only thing I do is just have to send your information in. What I do the designs and I get it print out. That's why. Hey, Albert, good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, I was reading that they stay angry a lot. So, but you seem like you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good with him. I salute you for being a mom that's gone. Albert, how you doing? We're talking about autism awareness today. Because April is Autism Awareness Month, and Tamika has shared about her son, and also Terry is he said he have autism. My computer seems like it want to do right now, so let me see what it's doing. Let me see. I'm trying to get back in there. Oh, I got a guest up here. Oh, that's myself because I'm through another. No, that's okay. How you been doing, Albert? You been doing okay? No, I'm just gonna just do it through my phone because I don't want to cause no lag on it. Oh, you say he do therapy? Okay. So is it hard, Tamika? Is it hard raising him? Is it, emotion? If you like me, girl, I'm just gonna tell you, I can be an emotional wreck when it comes down to my children. So mentally, how are you dealing with it? How are you dealing with it? Are I'm sure, you know, in other words, I'm sure that you trying your best to do whatever you can and make sure your son is stay safe. I know you trying to make sure that he's comfortable and because they do get agitated, real agitated. They don't really want nobody messing with them. You like you're a mom and you want to make sure when he go to school, you want to make sure he's okay. You don't want nobody bullying him. And I'm sure you're probably asking for a million times a day. Cause I'm like that with my grandkids. I be saying how your day was. Who was were they treating you right? I'm asking questions because I be want to know. I be want to know what's be going on at the school. But you keep doing what you're doing, Tamika. So he do therapy, so that's good. That's awesome. It took my like I said, it took my nephew a while to talk. Okay, we got Minister Terry up here. Hey Terry, good to see you.
Good afternoon.
Okay, let me read this what Tamika said. Tamika said, yes, I broke down one time at his therapy appointment, but they have to help me. Wow. I know it might be hard. That's good. That's good that you got some people supporting you. Um, wow. I couldn't imagine how you're feeling about this. This is Terry, Minister Terry up here, y'all. Terry, tell everybody who you is, and we're gonna get into this. Cause you said you was on. I told you you would be getting a complimentary gift for me. Did you see my email in the chat?
No, man.
Well, I want you to send me your information because I'm gonna send you something. When I have guests, especially when I have guests of talking about things like this, or if I invite you as a guest, I always give complimentary gifts because I'm honoring people today with autism. So I will be sending you a mug. Tamika's son will be getting a water bottle. My email is right here, Terry. I don't know if you got a pen. I need to get your information. It'll be coming from Spread Shop. It'll be coming from my boutique, the store hooked up to my channel. So you can see, and you probably seen some of the things that I does give people no charge. This is something from me. Just I'm doing awareness. This is what I do over here. This is just like a token. Okay, you back up, Terry. Okay, we have Minister Terry up here, and Terry, do you want to introduce yourself again? I'm sure a lot of people probably know who you are, but you can't introduce yourself again. And that's
Yes,
my
ma'am.
email
I'm
right
going
now. That's my
to.
email, Tamika. Uh, Terry, I need to get y'all information. Do you see the email, Terry?
Second, yeah.
This is Minister Terry up here, and he's going to share some things about him being. He said he has autism. I just wanted to ask him a couple of questions. So, Terry, how you been doing?
Too blessed to be stressed. I'm not in a jail cell, not in a
Mhm.
cemetery, not in a hospital, not in a nursing home, not in an insane asylum, not in a love relationship. They don't have to make kiss but money. I'm a child of God. I'm blessed.
Amen. Absolutely. So you see what my topic is today, Wellness Wednesday. No, Wellness Wednesday is just like Testimony Tuesday, where we share things about things that we have overcome and things that we are dealing with. And I do a lot of awareness over here. And today, April is Autism Awareness Month, and I invite people up to share things about what have been the most challenging thing about. You say you are autism. What have you think been the most challenging thing for you?
Yeah, because I'm minister, associate minister, reserve deacon, Sunday school teacher, mass choir member, and chorus member of the New Bethel Church and Outreach Ministry, 1065 West Range Road, Memphis, Tennessee, 38109. And the biggest thing, with autism is people treating you as a broken object and not as a whole person.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's one of the things I tell people when they see how I fully function. They're like, what? You know what? If you're gonna shock the world in a positive way. Break
Yep.
someone's, someone's concept when they hear of a mental and emotional challenges, they think low intellect. That's a 100% lie. Because I tell people this statement: I do what I do, I say what I say. I'm the original ME. Can't nobody do me, see me, or be me. I'm like the Colonel's best, 100% original, often imitated but never
All right,
duplicate.
then. I hear you. I hear you. So,
Because autism is just
mhm,
another way a person deals with how they process information. But one of the best things that a parent can do with a young child who has autism is not
mhm.
socially isolate them. You have to be more careful and teach them,
What you said, not to
proper
isolate.
emotional expression.
Okay. So, okay, as a child, if you can remember, as a child having autism, was it hard for you to do like sports, or was it anything that was challenging to you as a child, as you can remember? Or what have been some of your challenges as an adult? Can you recall anything
Cause
like
one
that?
of cause one of the biggest challenges as a child was they thought I was intellectually slow, but my
Mm-hmm.
third grade teacher, and I tell people this: people can plant seeds in your life that can change the course of your life. My third grade teacher, Shirley Ann Price, who who are honored on your show on honoring women who changed
Yeah,
their
you
life.
was talking about her
She
then. Okay.
she basically stayed on my butt and had her hand on my butt so much it became part of my anatomy. But she planted seeds in me that got me all the way to the honor society while being in
Wow, that's
a special
amazing.
education resource. So don't look at a person with autism as a label. You have to see them as a full individual person, not a broken object. God
Yes.
God God made us each individually and different. Like I tell people, it takes many different colors to make a rainbow. Who says that one color is any greater than the other? If we all thought the same, there would be no new
Yes,
innovation
yes, yes,
or
yes.
discoveries.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, was it hard for you in school? Was it hard for you to be in school being autism? I mean, what was it hard for you in school? I know you said your teacher
No, man.
stayed on you, and that's good that she stayed on you. And that's why I say a good support system is very good. Having someone
Yes, man.
supporting you, you don't want nobody bullying you. And like I said, we all are children of God, for one thing. We all are children of God. So, as an adult, how challenging has it been for you? I mean, but you still able. I mean, you seem like you're in pretty good shape. I'm looking at you now. Was there anything very challenging for you as you was coming up into the man you are today?
It wasn't actually dealing with the condition, it's dealing with people's perception of what they see. And there's another YouTuber named Lisa Real Spill, a former heroin addict. I
Excuse me.
regularly visit her channel, and she gave me one of the best life lessons that I could ever get. She told me, through her life experiences, that you
Uh-huh.
can't change another person's eyes. You can only control what you present in front of them. What they choose to see is up to them. The real question is, what do you see when you look in the mirror?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. So we got Tamika down there, right? Tamika is one of my Georgia troopers over here, just like you. You know, everybody connected with me. I consider y'all as Georgia troopers. And she shared today that her son has autism. And I was just reading what she said. She broke down in therapy with her son, and therapy does help. Have you had to take therapy before?
I've had to take it before, but I really didn't need it. The biggest thing about therapy is make sure that the person is a good listener and the person doesn't immediately jump to giving medication. Because if you go on my YouTube channel, I have a playlist of receiving professional mental health services, and that's
Okay.
something.
You so you have a
And
playlist?
yes, ma'am. And that's
Okay.
something that people need to really be careful of. A therapist can actually make a situation worse, not better. Because if a person doesn't do proper intake, like I said on Let's Talk About It with Anita, when I did, signs of what to look for in a therapist. If they jump
Uh-huh.
straight to medication, run in the opposite direction. If they don't give anything on how to deal with emotional expression, run in the opposite direction. If they hand you
Oh, okay.
a bunch of different forms and they don't take the time to explain it, run in the opposite direction.
Okay. And I just want to bring some awareness today about this because this is what I do over here, whether I'm talking about any type of my own journey. If I'm talking about something that I deal with, I try to bring it up front because I know there's someone out there that might be dealing with some things. And we try to lift each other up. And like I said, April is Autism Awareness Month. And it's also IBS. And I have shared what I deal with when it comes down to my body, my stomach, and different. That's why I've been changing the way I've been eating. I've been feeling pretty good since I did change. So I'm gonna read what Tamika had to say. She said, and one thing about my son, he loves to help any and everybody. And if he can't, he'll cry. Oh, and then he will figure out how can he help. Oh, that's good that and that's one thing I know you are proud. You are very proud of him, Tamika, because because he's not letting that stop him from being the person that you're raising him to be. Uh, so you keep doing what you're doing, young lady. You keep being the supportive mom. I know you have your moments. As a mother, we're gonna have those emotional moments because these are our children, and we want what's best for them. And it's good that he don't let that stop him for to want to have fun. 'Cause I know you said y'all did some egg coloring. That was good. I bet y'all had fun with the egg coloring. Like I said, my grandkids, I'm always trying to do things with them and try to help them and encourage them. So you keep doing what you're doing, and I salute you as a mom. I know it's probably ain't been easy, but I think you're doing a good job. And we got Minister Terry up here, and he said he's also um has autism, but he been doing good, and it's good to know that you're
It's not
that
good,
didn't
it's great.
stop you, Terry. You still going on doing what you do. You said you got a lot of titles in the church. I can't name all of them, but you seem to be very active. You are a very active person, and you don't let like I have disabilities about myself. I don't let it stop me. You don't let it stop you. And I'm sure Tamika, thank you, Miss Key, for giving Tamika those roses. Give Terry some roses because Terry just shared he's autism. You know, Miss Key, she's just like my little secretary. She making sure that I'm getting y'all information. Terry, don't forget to get my email so I can send you um I had said about to come up today. We're gonna honor people with autism. So I was gonna send you a mug, and Tamika will be getting a water bottle for her son. No charge. It's from me. It's from my heart. It's for me honoring autism. So Terry, what advice or what would you tell Tamika? Even though I know you're an adult, but she has a son. He's in the sixth grade. He is autistic. What advice or what kind of how would you what would you say to help lift Tamika's spirit up and keep telling her, keep going, keep continue helping your son, doing all you can for your son, and let him be a child. Either way, let him enjoy his life.
Exactly. Don't treat him as a broken object. Treat him as a full human
Can you
being.
speak up just a little bit louder?
What I said was treat him as a human being, not as
Mm-hmm.
a broken object. And the worst thing you can do for a person with autism is socially isolate them because they have to learn emotional expression
Yes.
because we express emotions in a different way. So you have to understand what causes an emotional trigger
Hey,
in his life
TNT, my
and
girl.
what makes him, happy. Because one of the things I found with autism for me, I don't like people that scream. So when people
You don't
start
like
screaming
what?
in my ear, uh, I basically put an emotional shield up so I don't become emotionally polluted.
Okay.
Because social isolation will basically cause autism to become much worse. And social
Mm-hmm.
isolation is the worst thing you can do to a
Hey, Miss
person with
Happy.
autism.
Today is Autism Awareness on my channel. April is Autism Awareness Month. We have Minister Terry up here. He's sharing some things about him. And we also have Tamika in the chat. I want everybody in the chat to make my girl Tamika just give her some hearts and roses because she said she's a single. She said, yes, because I'm a single mom of 4 kids. So sometimes it gets to me. It gets to me. So thank you for these words today. And that's what we're about over here, Tamika. If we can't do what I always say, Terry, if we can't do what, if we can't lift you up, we will not tear
Don't
you
turn down.
down. And that's what my channel's about. We're trying to build over here. We're trying to show much love and support and just be all about it. We're not about the drama. We're not about the negativity. Because like I said, we all deal with things in real life. Everything's not meant for YouTube. Everything is not meant for social media because there are some people out here really dealing with some real life issues. You see what I'm saying? And so my channel is where I say you can come here and share things. You won't be judged. Thank you, Miss Hot Pink. Thank y'all, my Green Team family, my Georgia Troopers. I love y'all so much. And we just here. We're here doing awareness today. I had to educate myself about autism because I does have a nephew. I see how my sister-in-law, the things that she had to do to get her child to where he's at today. He is so smart. He I mean, he can fix. I mean, his hands. He does a lot with his hands. He's very. I mean, he will make you a bracelet. Before he came on my house the other day, he gave me a big old hug. I could just take his jaws. And that's one thing, we don't judge our children. We don't judge no one because it's not a children thing. It's not a man thing. This autism is it can hit anybody, anybody. So over here, you don't be judged, not at all. So Terry, she said she appreciates you for those nice word. And we salute you, Tamika. We salute you. You
Because
keep doing what you're doing as a mother.
is
You keep
Tamika
doing what you're
Davis is
doing to
real life.
protect your child. Keep doing what you're doing to make sure your child get treated just like everybody else. He should be treated no differently. No differently.
Because Tamika Davis is real life. Because I see her on several different YouTube channels as a moderator, and she's dedicated and committed
Yes.
in everything. You know what I'm saying? Is that she does for her family.
Mhm.
So she's a real lady of strength. She's not weak.
Hey. And over here, I consider y'all my sisters and brothers. I consider some of y'all daughters and sons. But over here, we're a family, and if I can help anybody, I will do it. I will do it. I don't matter what it is. If it just be a word of encouragement, because that is free. Giving someone encouragement is free. Telling somebody, look, I hope you have a good day. That is free. Kindness go a long way. So over here on my channel, we don't have time for the bull crap. I don't worry about what that person did on their channel, what they did last week. That's not what my channel's about. That's not what my channel about. Over here, I do awareness. I try to lift myself up along with others. I does do entertainment news and trending news, what's going on. But when I have those days to talk about the things that I try to get my message out, I take a day for that. And today is autism awareness. And I want to thank Tamika for opening up. She always come over. I mean, she one of my girls over here, and she always telling me, George girl, I like what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. That's motivate me to know that I can share things that someone likes. Like Miss Hot Pink and TNT, they're always coming over giving me words and encouragement, telling me, Georgia girl, you're doing good. And Terry, thank you. You always sharing and saying nice words also. And of course, we got Rudy down there. He gonna make sure we gonna get that time. And of course, I cannot say enough about this key. We offline making sure talking and but she said, George girl, you going live? I thought I seen your live earlier. It's just like when I have a stuff scheduled, it seems like I have so much else going on. So I had to keep changing. I'm going. But me and her, we do a lot of things offline. We try to do a lot of collabs. We try to put out a lot of challenging and positive things out there to lift others up. I'm not a selfish person, so I don't mind sharing with no one. And that's just the way I am. That's the way I was raised. And today I just want to talk about autism. I have to educate myself about this. I don't try to put nothing out that I don't understand. I read, I research. And thank you, Minister Terry, for coming up here sharing that. So as an adult having autism, are you like do you get a lot of support from your family? You have support from your family?
Yeah, I get a lot of support from my family, but the biggest thing is I tell people this: when giving help, you you can give help in the wrong way.
Y'all don't
I
forget to hit the
accept,
like button, share, and subscribe.
I accept help that
Okay.
actually allows me to be a full person. I don't accept help that treats me like a broken object. So you have to be careful about how you give help. Is the help going to uplift that person, or
Mm-hmm.
is your help going to make that person feel bad? Because
Okay.
certain family members, I said thanks, but no thanks, because I
Oh, for
felt
real.
worse after
Yeah. Now,
after
sometimes
14
those
minutes after
family
they
members
gave
can
the
be
help.
your worst enemies. I'm just gonna tell you. Sometimes your family members are the ones that'll try to tear you down. Uh, I mean, it's true. Everybody
It's
ain't
not
trying to help you. Some people
it's
just trying
not
to tear
that
you down. But over here, I hope you feel welcome when you come over here. Whenever you be over here, I hope you feel welcome. And I do appreciate you for coming over here, sharing those things.
it's not that
Was you ever bullied? And was you ever bullied because of because what you deal with, have dealt with? Have you ever been bullied?
some people try to exert emotional pressure to try to get me to do things, but guess what? There's an episode of Star Trek, The Next Generation, called Man of the People. And that's how I learned about emotional pollution, because emotional pollution is any unwanted emotion that causes a change in your body, in your mind, in your spirit, and in your soul. So some relationships have to die in order for you to live.
Mm-hmm. All right. But yeah, so I salute you and Tamika for your strength. Um,
That's not my strength. That strength came from the Lord when I got
that's
hit
what I'm
by a
saying.
truck
I,
in
I
November
salute you for your
2010.
strength because I know God have to give you that strength daily to be able to face adversities and things like that. I give it all to God myself. I praise Him. I thank Him for giving me that strength. Because it's not easy being out here dealing with things. It's not. It's really not.
Cause I give all the glory to God. When I got hit by that truck in November 2010, I went to heaven and God told me these direct words: "You are not disabled," and that's what gives me the strength to go on every day. Because people say it can't be done. If I can get up, I can sing, I can preach, I can pray, I'm gonna
Hmm.
have me a glorious good day no matter what.
Amen.
And remember this.
TNT said, yeah, I have some friends that always make me feel like I am no one and always talk to me in a negative way. I have to remove myself from them. So do you think they're your friends TNT? Do you think those people are your friends? A friend should have to make you feel now. Let me tell you one thing about a friend. A friend probably would tell you the truth about some things, but a friend should not make you feel bad about yourself. A friend should try to encourage you. Uh, those are not your friends. If you got friends that make you feel bad and they showing negativity towards you, they're not your friends. You don't need no friends like that. First of all, if they know that you're not feeling, if you, I'm just gonna say like this: if one of my friends, I don't mind taking criticism, but I don't want nobody to try to make me feel bad. You see what I'm saying? No one should make another person feel bad about what they're doing in their life. You know, if you can't lift them up, you can't say nothing nice about a person, shut up. Don't say nothing. It's just as simple as that. A friend, you're gonna know who your friends are. A friend gonna be there when you're down in your lowest time of your life. And it ain't all about money. It's just that if they there for you, respect goes a long way. Hey, there go my girl. Hey, Shell, how you doing? Respect goes a long way. TNT, and those kind of friends you don't need. I'm just gonna tell you. You have to be careful who you let in your circle. That is the bottom line. Everybody can be, like they say, those thin wool, what they say, be wolves in those sheep clothing. They be up under disguises. I tell you. I done had some of those so-called friends. You know when your friends, you know when you have those real friends. Your friends, because I can tell you, when I was out of work, when I lost my job due to sickness, one person that was working was my husband. I had people just like my friends came up and just said, "Look, Georgia," but they call my real name. They said, "We bringing this to your house." Came by, brought me a few dollars, and I didn't even ask them. You see what I'm saying? Friends, when you down in your lowest, you gonna see who gonna be there for you. They gonna give you. They gonna offer to help you without you asking them. Those are your friends. A friend gonna tell you. You gonna want your friend to give you a little criticism, but you don't want them to make you feel bad. I'm doing good. Just over here doing some awareness for autism, and I got Minister Terry up here, and we also had Tamika in the chat, and I believe she might have got emotional down there a little bit, but Tamika, just know we love you over here. We're supporting you. We hope you just continue to keep being the mom you are, and I'm sure she might have did get emotional because when it comes down to our children, I'm gonna tell y'all, when it comes down to my children and grandchildren. I'm a total different person. I'm a total different person because I pray for it. I pray for their strength. I pray for their protection. I pray for their strength. I'm a different animal when it comes down to my children. I'm just gonna tell you. Okay, Terry. I'm back. Okay, Terry. I saw where you put that in the private chat. But yes, today is awareness for autism. And Tamika, wherever you at, sweetie, we love you. Tamika's been she's one of my main moderators over here too. I met her a few months ago, maybe I forgot how many months ago, but she just started coming over here. Y'all know how I am when people come over here. I started adopting folks, sister, brother, child. I just started putting them in my family. And she always come over, and the day she shared some things about her son, because I'm doing awareness on autism. She shared some things about her son. I was trying to get on the panel. She like you, share. She shy too. She's shy. I was trying to get up here to share some things, but she did share some things in the chat about how she been feeling about raising her child with autism. And we just want to make her feel loved over here. She said she's a single parent, 4 children, and it's not easy, you know. I just want to tell her I'm not in her shoes, but as a mother, I know it's not easy. It's not easy trying to raise 4 children. And um, I hope she have the support that she need, like family members and friends. But she says she are taking therapy, a child taking therapy. Um, it just, thank you, Sharon. So I got these shirts here. These my last year shirts for autism right here. Now I got my new shirts for this year. And yes, we also got Minister Terry up here. He has said he is also autism. And he was just sharing some things about, the average, like the challenges and things like that, how you just, don't don't judge a person about what you think they got and things like that. Okay. I'm always doing something over here, share. I'm always doing something over here. And he just gave Tamika some good words of encouragement as he being an adult and how he have been feeling dealing with autism. So Terry, is it anything that you like? Like, do you have a hobby? I know you like to sing, I know that, but what are some of the things that you really like to do? Do you dropped off? But anyway, today is autism awareness over here. April is autism awareness month. I always do awareness over here, whether I'm talking about things that I'm going through or something with what's going on out in the world. Is he high functioning? Who share? Who? Is he high functioning? I don't know if y'all seen my video, but this right here, I'm going to show my video again. This right here would just sums up what is autism and what people are going through with autism. I do not own the right to this video. This video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. If you would like to support my channel, everything is connected to my channel. I does have 15% off on these merch here, and the people that I guess like Terry and Tamika will receive a complimentary gift from my shop. Okay.
Autism is a lifelong disability which affects how people, like me, communicate and interact with the world. There are about 700,000 adults and children on the autism spectrum in the UK. And like everyone, each autistic person has their own strengths and challenges. But all of us have difficulties with communicating and interacting with other people. This could mean not speaking at all, needing longer to process information, or not understanding facial expressions. We also engage in repetitive behaviour, doing or thinking the same thing over and over. This is sometimes for fun, and sometimes to help deal with our anxiety. People on the autism spectrum can also find unexpected changes, however small, very distressing. And then there is sensory overload, where noise, smells, touch, and bright lights become very painful and overwhelming. All these challenges can make the world feel very scary and hard to understand, and sometimes send us into physical and emotional meltdowns or shutdowns. It is very important that autistic people get help from an early age. But life can become very difficult if children or adults don't get the right support or understanding. Autistic children are 3 times more likely to be excluded from school. Only 1 in 6 autistic people in the UK have a full-time job. And over 1/3 of autistic adults have reported serious mental health problems. The National Autistic Society is the UK's leading charity for autistic people. Since 1962, we have been changing society's attitudes and transforming individuals' lives. We want to create a society that works for autistic adults and children, and with your help, we can. Autism is a lifelong disability which affects how people, like me, communicate and interact with the world. There are about 700,000 adults and children on the autism spectrum in the UK. And like everyone, each autistic person has their own strengths and challenges. But all of us have difficulties with communicating and interacting with other people. This could mean not speaking at all, needing longer to process information, or not understanding facial expressions. We also engage in repetitive behaviour, doing or thinking the same thing over and over. This is sometimes for fun, and sometimes to help deal with our anxiety. People on the autism spectrum can also find unexpected changes, however small, very distressing. And then there is sensory overload, where noise, smells, touch, and bright lights become very painful and overwhelming. All these challenges can make the world feel very scary and hard to understand, and sometimes send us into physical and emotional meltdowns or shutdowns. It is very important that autistic people get help from an early age. But life can become very difficult if children or adults don't get the right support or understanding. Autistic children are 3 times more likely to be excluded from school. Only 1 in 6 autistic people in the UK have a full-time job. And over a third of autistic adults have reported serious mental health problems. The National Autistic Society is the UK's leading charity for autistic people. Since 1962, we have been changing society's attitudes and transforming individuals' lives. We want to create a society that works for autistic adults and children, and with your help, we can.
I do not own the right to that video. It is for educational entertainment purposes only. These are some of my merch right here. Terry, you will receive a merch. I'm giving you a coffee mug. Do you drink coffee?
No, ma'am.
You don't drink coffee?
No, ma'am.
Well, do you want a water bottle or a t-shirt? What do you want?
The water bottle.
Okay. All righty then. But this merch right here is 15 was free standard shipping for the next few days. Y'all know how I do over here. My guest does receive something. So he was one of the ones, my guest. We also have Tamika down there. I think Tamika got a little emotional. I hope she's okay. You back, sweetie. I'm worried about you, guys. I know you might have I'm thinking you might have, and ain't nothing wrong with I know I was saying, I know you might have got emotion. This is Tamika, everybody. She said, does autism come in different ways?
Yes, ma'am. Because
It does. It does, TNT. I was trying
actually have
to
autism spectrum disorder that talks about different degrees of
I'm
autism.
gonna read
So
this.
it isn't one universal label. So you can Google the autism spectrum disorder, and there's a wide range of autism. There's
Okay, I'm
no
fixing to read
one
right here. They say
universal
it's 5
autism.
types of autism. 5 types. This autism refers to a wide range of neurodevelopments. Hold up. Neurodevelopment disorder. If your child is living with autism, it is important for you to understand the various types of autism and if symptoms present. Tamika, I hope this is not too emotional for you. The one thing I don't want to do is make you feel, sad, but I know you're a mom, and I know we gonna feel a certain way about our children either way. And I'm just bringing awareness. And I was like, I hope she didn't get too emotional, but I know I get emotional when it comes down to my children. My grandkids, I'm a wreck when it comes down to them because I'm always trying to make sure I protect them, make sure you fine. I love you.
Tamika
And
Davis
this is Tamika,
is a
everybody, just
strong
in
lady.
case you don't know who Tamika is. She's one of my girls over here. She's a very positive person. And she shared today about her son. He's in what? Do you say he's in the 4th grade, 6th grade? I think you say he's in the 6th grade. And he does a lot of things that he likes to do. And she has shared it has been challenging, but she's a strong mother, and I do support her. I stand with her son. He will be receiving a water bottle, but they say it's 5 different types. There are 5 major types. The main types of autism spectrum disorder are Asperger's syndrome. It was quite common before 2013. The term is actually no longer used by medical professionals. It's been since seen. I'm just trying to just see what the names of them. Let's say you have inflexible thought and behavior, challenging and switching in between activities, executive functioning problems. Okay, that's one of them. That's what that was called, the Asperger syndrome. And these are some of the signs: inflexible in thought and in behavior, challenges in switching between activities, executive functioning problems, flat mountain speech, the ability to express feeling in their speech or change their pitch to fit their immediate environment, difficult interacting with peers at school or home. That's one of them. Then the second one is Rett syndrome. Rett syndrome is a rare neutral development disorder that is noticed in infancy. The disorder mostly affects girls, although it can still be diagnosed in boys. The Rett syndrome is mostly diagnosed in girls. Wow. The good thing is your child can still enjoy and live a fulfilling life with the proper care. You can have family time together and provide support to allow the child to do what they enjoy. That's right. Let them still be children. Let them, if they want to play basketball, just make sure they stay safe. If they like to do different types of activities, just be there with them. Let them know that you're there supporting them.
And
There's a
one thing you
loss
can
of
do
standard
is,
movement and coordination, challenges with communication and speech, breathing difficulties in some cases. Number three, childhood distinguished disorder called CDD. CDD is also known as Hello syndrome. Distinguished diagnosis is a disorder defined by delayed or onset problems in language, motor skills, social function. A child experiencing normal development in these areas only hit snag after the age of 3 and up to age 10. Wow. Wow. The development loss can be very heartbreaking for parents who had no idea that their child. Hmm. Like I said, I didn't really know my nephew was going through that, but we know that he never would talk. It took him a long time to talk. I think he maybe started talking at 3 or 4 years old. Like, but he's 17. He talk all the time now. But he's not, his communication, is just like he's in his world. He do a lot of things. He's very brilliant, very smart. So Terry, you talking so, but did you have a problem communicating? You were as a child, do you remember your mom saying that you was not able to speak, or did you always was
no,
talking?
they,
Did you have a problem
they
talking?
told me to be quiet.
They told you to be quiet.
Yes, ma'am. Because
You
that's
don't talk too
one
much.
of my
That's what I said
greatest
about
strengths
nephew. He
is
didn't talk for a
that's
few
one of
years
my
before
greatest
that boy
strengths
started
is
talking. Woo!
communication.
He can't get
That's
shit
one of my
up.
greatest strengths. People say I
Uh,
say too much, but the thing is,
she said,
though,
does your
you have to
son
you
STEM a
have to
lot? Okay.
encourage
Tamika, she was
people
asking, do your
to be
son
the best
STEM a
in
lot? What
life
does that mean,
and not
Cher?
the worst in life. You have to encourage people to see the best of life, not the worst of life, and that's one of the reasons I regularly come to your particular YouTube chat is you don't look at life as a challenge. You look
Okay.
at life
I think that
as
was the age
an
my nephew
adventure,
started, something like that. I
as
think
an
my
adventure.
nephew started like at 4 years old. Uh, Tamika was asking, not, Cher was asking you about, does your son STEM a lot? I was trying to ask her, what do that mean? Okay. TNT was saying, yes, because my daughter doesn't have autism, but she does have learn issues, and that are the signs of autism. I'm just trying to learn about autism. Okay. Have you took her to the doctor? Have you had her tested, TNT? Have you had her tested? Like I said, when we was seeing my nephew coming up, we didn't think he was just, we didn't know wonder why he wasn't talking until my sister-in-law when they got him tested and they told her, he was, he had this one type for autism. Like I said, I'm going through the types of autism. It's 5 types. Okay, I'm on number 3. They said CDD. They said that mostly develop in girls. There's a tolerating skill that they had already been established, acquired language or vocabulary, social skills, and adaptive behavior, and some motor skill. Number 4 is called Canner syndrome. Canner syndrome was discovered by psychiatrist Leo Canner. Okay. The doctors also described the condition as a classic autistic disorder. Children with Canner syndrome will appear attractive, alert, intelligent with underlying characteristics of disorders such as lack of emotion, attachment with others, communication, interact challenges, uncontrolled speech, obsession with handling objects. See, that's what my nephew, he's very brilliant when it comes down to art. He like to build, he like to create. He real smart. I don't have now on the bracelet, but he always makes me a bracelet out of, I don't know if y'all remember those little things, the little toys were made out of little wires, right? He would take those and shape them up and make bracelets. And okay, flickering. Oh, that's what that means. Okay, flickering their fingers and hand clapping. Okay. Uh the rocket is a fine side. Okay. Okay. This is Cher right here. She said, have you bought him a weight blanket? Maybe that will help with the self-soothing. Okay. That's awesome, Cher. See, we got them troopers in here giving out some good encouraging things. Thank you, Cher. So Tamika, this is, I don't know if you know, well, I still say Cher, but uh the real melanated, y'all make sure y'all connect with each other down there, drop each other links, connect with each other. And this is she just tell you some things. Okay. This is the last one for pervasive development disorder. It's called PDDNOS, whatever that is. But these just some different types of autism. But just if you notice anything different about your body or your children, just go get them. No, just it's best to just get them tested. Just best to get it tested. Um, You said fidget spinner is a little toy, but they can help with their focus. Yeah, I know what you're talking about too. Um, Does your child may experience delays in language development, walking, and other motor skills? You can identify this type of autism by observing your child and noting that the area the child displays deficiency in, such as interacting with others, is sometimes referred to substerhole autism. It is a term used. Okay, they said managing the different types of autism. Management of autism depends on the type of autism and severity of the symptoms. For instance, mild types of autism, such as level 1 autism spectrum disorder, can be managed through behavior modification, social training, while individuals with Rett would require more substantial support like physical and occupational therapy. Yes, that what Tamika said her child is taking therapy. Um, I know one of my cousins, I have another cousin, her son, he don't talk at all. He just do a lot of fidgeting and just like he's agitated. He don't talk. We have to make sure someone with him at all times. So he got the kind where you have to just you really have to be with him because he might wander off. He's about, I think about 16 now. He about 16. And yeah, Tamika said her son taking therapy, and she's also in therapy because she said she broke down while they was in therapy, because you have to learn how to be able to cope with them, because that's one thing we don't like for our children to see us crying, or we want to always be happy for them, but we hear them, we parents. I break down on me. Y'all know I cry in a minute. So Terry, I'm gonna get back to you now since you were up here. You told me you had autism, but you always talk. So you said they told you what? Did they tell you? Did you talk to too much? What made them think that you had autism? Why did they say that you had autism? Was it something that you was doing? Was it when you died, or your mom said you were diagnosed with it?
Yes,
What are
ma'am.
some of the things that stood out to let people know that you had autism?
Cause generally, as a child, I would wander off. But looking back later in my life, I, I found that wandering off was a way emotionally disconnecting from a
I got some
situation
of
that
those
was
here.
emotional.
Okay. Okay. But as a child, you said you would wander off, and that's what my cousin's son is. Somebody have to be with him at all times. They don't, when he go to school, there's someone there with him. They just got him, they walking in class with him. But he go to regular school. They just have him in doing his own thing. Okay, TNT, but talk to your doctor and see what your doctor say about your daughter. You said, I know I was reading your comment. Thank you, and I love you. If you need to talk, you got my number and everything. Um, so if your daughter is dealing with any type of thing like that, just maybe let your doctor give her a test. They'll tell you whether she's dealing with some type of autism. Like I said, my channel, I'm not a doctor or anything. It's just like I just do things for educational, because this is real life. This is things going on in real life. And that's why I always ask people to come up that are living through these things. All right, then you take care now, and just let your doctor check your daughter out. We don't want to go on speculations. We don't want. We just want to have facts, and we want to make sure if there's something going on with her, just make sure your doctor tell you, how to handle those things. But we had Terry up here. We also had Tamika shares a thing, and shares giving out some good insights about those stress balls. I have some of those. Share. I had received one of those. Hold on, let's see where. I'll be right back. I have one of those stress balls too. I mashed because it's in my room in there. But I have one of those stress balls too, because I deal with anxiety. Sometimes, when you deal with anxiety, sometimes you have to keep yourself calm at all time, because you can get overwhelmed by things. Sometimes I find myself squeezing that ball, or I have to meditate a lot. That's why I'm always trying to. You can't catch me. I can't argue with these people or anything like that. I let them have it. I'm very particular about making sure my mind stay at peace. I'm for real. I can't deal with a lot of stuff. So I don't try to get myself in that position where it's gonna do anything to affect me mentally. So I have enjoyed everybody. Make sure you want to check out my website. I does have these are my last year shirts. Uh, I don't know if y'all saw my trailer in the beginning. Um, Sherry B was my guest last year, and she's doing. Last time I talked to her, she said her daughter doing good. Her daughter did graduate. I was hoping she pop up. I think she started on a new job right now, so and I was hoping she would pop up and just give some updates on her daughter. Maybe she'll probably see the replay. But shout out to Sherry B. She's doing her thing with her child. Her child has graduated, and I was able to, they sent me a nice little cute little video when they received their gift. And I did send her a graduation gift too. She's doing good. And that's what it's about. Then we also had Minister Terry up and he has shared some things. And he said he's autism, but he's managing. He said it's been challenging, but that don't stop him from doing the things that he's able to do. And shout out to Tamika again. I cannot help but salute her for being who she is, for being the parent, the single parent. And I'm sure she have her son. I'm sure she have to a lot of attention probably have to be on him, but she still have 3 other children. And I'm sure that is a lot to deal with when you know you have to have more attention on one child, but you still got 3 other children you have to help see about too. So I salute her for being the strong parent she is, and she keep doing what she doing. Hey Tiffany, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, girl. I'm over here just doing some awareness on autism. How you been doing? I see you. I think I see you in Dana chat. Was it last night? Ooh, they still cutting up over there, but I'm hoping everything work out. Them text messages are damaging, so I hope they need to be going to jail. That's my opinion. But them just over here just doing some awareness. I had a guest up here today. His name was Minister Terry. He's autism, and I also had Tamika in the chat share some things about her son. Over here, we don't judge no one. Everybody's a child of God. Everybody has feelings. And over here, I'm always saying, if I can't lift you up, I won't tell you. Yes, I did. You didn't see my video, girl. I did. Oh, I got it over here now. I have my iced belt. I did the pineapple. I did a video early this morning. I put pineapple and I put some cinnamon in it. That's what I did today. You told me you tried it. So how are you doing with the water? Are you doing pretty good with it? This week's challenge was pineapple water, y'all. I know Tiffany said she had been trying it. You missed it. You did yours. How you been feeling? Because the pineapple does supposed to give you, like, in other words, it'll detox you, it'll give you energy. And I went on vacation, y'all. I had to get my body back on track, but I'm doing good. I'm back on track. I ain't been eating a whole lot of heavy food, cause I can't eat all that stuff. And I just been sharing that. I'm on day 3, but every day I do a different. I put a little twist to it. Today I put some cinnamon in it. It's on the video I did. I think I did about 10 something this morning. She like it. It's refreshing. In other words, it eliminates all that sweet in those sodas. I'm not sure if you are a soda drink or whatever, but this right here places those sodas for me, y'all. It's just pineapple, like the canned pineapple. And I added some ice in it. And I also added some cinnamon. Now, yesterday, I did the one with honey. Did you try the one with the honey? Did you try the one with the honey? The first day I did one with parsley. The second day I did one with honey. And today I did one with cinnamon. Tomorrow I'm going to do one with lemon. I'm just going to continue to keep dry. I always drink this anyway. And I drink lemon water a lot because I have inflammation. So this helped with my joints and everything. So, yeah. My daughter saw me and said, Mom, where you go with them pineapples? I just went about me. I got to get me some more. So, and then my granddaughter, she got hold of one of them can. You can use fresh pineapple. Oh, yeah. Cher had gave me a pineapple, y'all. That thing was so good. But girl, Cher melanated. She had sent me a big old, in a fruit basket. She had sent me a fresh pineapple. It was so good. Yeah, I didn't have the mint leaf, so I ended up putting parsley in it. But it was good. So shout out to you, Tiffany, for trying it. Shout out for you. I think Miss Key been doing some lemon water too. I'm always doing things over here. Yeah, that pineapple was good. I still got my basket in there, Shia. But today I was just sharing some things about autism. I hope this live here today, hope it encourage someone that even though if you're going through any type, or if you were diagnosed with autism or anything like that, you're still human. No one should judge you. No one should bully you. And shout out to Tamika again for being there for her son, being able to, still raise him. She said he's in his 6th grade, I believe. He will receive a water bottle from me, because I had told in my description, I said I would be honoring someone with autism. And we also had Terry on the panel. These are one of the shirts, but they'll receive my new design. So if anybody else want to get anything from my shop, if anybody want to support my channel, everything is connected to my channel. Though this is my new line right here for autism. That the purple shirt is from last year, and this right here is from this year. So I always be keeping myself busy doing stuff. I just get on my computer and I just send things over to the shop. But I have enjoyed everybody. You're better, okay. But Terry, I do appreciate you. Hey Medina, how you doing? Good to see you. I was just over here just showing some awareness for autism. Shout out to Minister Terry for coming on the panel. Shout out to Mika for sharing in the chat about her challenges of raising someone with autism. Okay, then. Thank you. Yeah, I have my shop is connected to my store. I do different little design. If you want anything, your own logo. I had did some things for Cher. Cher had received something. She had I think her was beautiful, had hers beautiful. Thank you. How you been doing, Medina? I been seeing y'all in the dream team side. Y'all be cutting up over there. I been seeing. But look, it's crazy over there. What's I'm gonna look. Them text messages got them folks back crazy now, ain't it? TMO. Oh, I went in that man chat last night, but I don't know. My comments wasn't showing up. Cause I was over there just wearing Tim out. I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. He needs to go somewhere. Y'all made that man cut his hair. Y'all made that man cut that curly kid off. Big Body talk about that man so bad. The man that cut all the hair off now. Those text messages was damaging. They was damaging. I was writing in the chat, but I don't know if they saw what I was saying. I said, Timmy. You need to stop, Timmy. You need to stop. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. You want to come up and say your last word, Terry? This was my guest up here today, y'all. Okay. Because I'm about to wrap this up in a few more minutes. Over here, I do a lot of awareness. So I missed this show last night. Big Bobby got on so late. I had to keep the recap on here. But that is the link right there. If anybody want to come up here, if you know someone, if you're raising someone with autism, or you know someone that have autism, or just tell me what have been some of the challenges you had to do to have a child or to have autism. How are you dealing with it? Minister Terry was up here earlier. He didn't come up here and say his last words. And of course, we had Tamika in the chat. She's a single mom, 4 kids. And she said her child does have autism, and I will let her know that I support her. I stand with her. She keep doing what she's doing. I'm gonna do that liver over there and gravy. But that's the link right there. Yeah, I don't even watch his video when he did that video of. And of course, I've been doing my pineapple water all week. Tiffany did some. She said she's gonna try the one with cinnamon. Oh yeah, I seen that. I mean, people are waking up. They are waking up. And that's awesome. That is a good thing right there. I'll probably talk about them on Friday. I'll be talking about different things like trending things going on. So Friday, that's what I'll be talking about, things that were in the news. Um, and we're gonna probably touch on those messages like, wow, that's wow. That's gonna be bad. That's gonna be, I think that's gonna be one of my topics for Friday. On Friday or Sunday, I'll be talking about different things like that on Fridays and Sunday. I want to know what mother will allow that kind of thing to happen. It's just crazy. What mothers does that? And I tell you, I have a 34-year-old daughter. You think I'm gonna sit there and tell my child how to be toward a man? No, I'm not gonna do that. I was waiting on my guest on the panel to come out. He gonna say his last words because today was Autism Awareness Month, and he did share something along with along with Tamika. Anybody live on the Dream Team side? Medina? Is Big Vi? Anybody? Dana? Anybody? Prima Donna? Anybody talking about it? I know I did see that man Willie D talking about it. Okay. Can we put some roses in the chat for our guests up here and for Tamika for sharing they shared their stories today about autism. Can we get them some hearts or flowers today, y'all? Minister Terry, what do you want to, what encouragement words you want to leave again with Tamika, and for anybody that's dealing with autism, what encouraging words would you would like to say?
If you go to a therapist and a therapist treats
Okay.
your child as a broken object, go in the opposite direction. Because
You don't think they
one
should
of the
go to a
things
therapist?
should go to a therapist, but look at how the therapist is treating the child.
Okay,
Are
Tamika, I
they are
understand.
okay? Are they treating the child as a person, or are they treating the child as a broken object? Because one of the
Mm-hmm.
things I tell people, I am not disabled. I am physically
Okay,
challenged.
Medina.
There's a big difference. You
Okay.
could take 10 people and put them all in a lineup. There's something physically wrong with all 10 of them. It, it, I tell people this. It, it, it's not that you disabled. It's how you react to a situation that makes you disabled. You can
Mm-hmm.
look at it as being defeated, or you can look at it as a challenge. I tell people, I'm not disabled. I'm physically challenged. There's a big difference. So if a therapist treats a child as a broken object, go in the opposite direction, because they can do more harm than good.
But she said therapy seemed like it's helping her and her child.
Well,
Um,
then she's got a good therapist. Then I'm just
yeah.
giving.
If you
I'm
got a
just
good therapist, yeah. And talk to
yeah,
God too. Talk to God a lot too. I'm gonna
yeah.
see what Medina said. He said, I've been suspecting something different about the way one of my grandkids communicates. He's 5. Maybe you should get him tested because sometimes you don't find out when they like little. Like I said, we didn't see that about my nephew until he was like, cause he wasn't talking, he was not communicating. Um, and we were wondering why he would never talk. And I think he started talking about like 3 or 4. And Tamika said that's what her son started talking. So Medina, maybe you'll probably get him checked out to see, cause it's something. If it's something causing him not to, cause when you have autism, you can't like how men tear up and hold a conversation. Sometimes they're not can't hold a good conversation with you. They'll say they'll talk, but they're not relating to what you're talking about. You see what I'm saying? Um, you said he doesn't like to interact with others much either. And yes, and when he talk, it's okay. That's how my nephew he can tell you. I mean, he be acting out like his favorite TV show. He'll act just like those people. Like, okay, he know from the beginning to the end of that TV show because that's just the way they are. They brilliant in their own way. They're smart in their own way. So maybe get that check out, and then you can know for sure. And educate yourself about it, Medina. Educate yourself about things. Then you can know how to mentally prepare if things are not, the way you think. You'll be prepared for it. Like Tamika, she was saying she had her moments. She have broke down, and like I said, I get emotional when it cut out of my grandkids. Cause my grandson, we found out he have a attention problem. We thought he was autism, but he have a attention problem. He what they call it? I forgot what they call it when they have attention problem. What is that word? Attention deficit. He won't stay still. He just whew, he just be in
Attention
everything.
hyper deficit disorder.
He's so hyper. And we don't allow trip. I said, boy, stop eating all that sugar. You already gonna be talking and gonna be up to stuff all night. But he does a lot of things he like though. He does his sports, and we have to get on him sometimes, have to help him with his reading, but other than that, that child is too hyper.
You know what I found out
Oh,
in life? Children, they talk a lot, are very intelligent.
oh, you said yes, just trying to mimic what he thinks or conversation. Okay. Well, Medina, you gonna be in my prayer. You get it checked, get him checked out and prepare. Just he great in sports. That's good because they always find some things they like. They smart now. They smart. They real smart. So we got Terry up here. Look at him up here. Look all that what he's talking about. Terry is real intelligent. He say some good things. And he didn't. That don't stop him. He said they told him he talked too much. What you say, Ted?
They told me I
Terry.
talk.
What age you start talking, Terry?
They told me I talk too much and sing too much. But guess what? If the great Lord did something, great in your life, you ought to have something to say.
That's right. Amen. But
Cause
yeah,
like they say,
and I
cause,
just wanted to
cause
bring
like
this
they say,
awareness
there's
today.
one thing.
And I stand with people with autism because I have family members. I educate myself. I help I salute my sister-in-law for raising her child with autism. And I know it ain't been easy for her because she lost her husband and he's 7. My nephew is 17. He real smart. He was over here the other day. He just came and just gave me a big old hug. He just came up to me and just gave me a big old hug. They sweet. Yeah.
And this is one of
Um,
the best lessons I've
she said
learned
my
in my
family
life.
is great at art and drawing. Yeah, they good at that. Activity wise, they can do it. Okay. Tamika said start reading when he got in the 6th grade. Okay. Well, that's good. Tamika, you keep being the mom you are. Just continue to keep doing what you're doing. I salute you, my girl. Okay, Medina. Yeah, just get it checked out, then prepare yourself, read about it, educate yourself, and then But one thing, always make your grandchild feel like they are important. Don't never make them
Exactly.
feel like they're not. Support them, lift them up. If it's something he like to do or she like to do, let them do it. Long as they're safe, long as they're not hurting themselves and putting themselves in a position where others can bully them and things like that. Because I can't stand that bullying. I can't stand that. But I think I had a pretty good show today. I salute you, Terry. Terry, what last word? I'm gonna stop in probably the next 4 minutes because I got somewhere to go out. I've been on 2 hours. And like I said, these are my merch right here. One of my shirts I designed. And Terry, you will receive a water bottle. Anybody that a guest on my channel, sharing their real life story, challenges and stories, I always honor you with a complimentary gift. Terry, I got to get your information about. Can you email it to me? Cause I'm gonna have to write it down. Did you get my email? Do you do email?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you see my email?
No,
Then you
ma'am.
can send it. Cause if I don't get your information out this live right now, I gotta go find a pen. I gotta go find a pen and get it out because I don't think I'll be able to see it once I end this live. Or you can put it in my private chat unless I get a screenshot of it. Let me see. But that's my email right now. This is Medina, everyone. If y'all want to connect with him, he does has a channel. And I be over there checking him out. I have checked. I don't know if he did anything lately, but y'all can check him out. He's a very positive person. Yeah, that is my shop website. And this is my email right here. Tamika, this is my email. Terry, y'all can send me your information right there. Your gifts will be coming from this boutique right here. This is my boutique with spread shop. Only thing I gotta do is send them your mailing address and you'll get your gift. Y'all connect with Medina. They have their own channel over there. Is you a moderator, Medina? Did I make you a moderator? If you're a moderator, you could drop your link for they can hold up. I was trying to go through my computer and use my phone for backup, but that computer didn't want to do right today. So now I gotta see on this other. If you're a moderator, you can drop your link. I thought I made you one. Let me see. Cause we just okay, I'm finna make you one. I connected with you through Big Vi. I appreciate you for always supporting. Um, get back to on the Dream Team, the Art Kelly sector. They cutting up over there. I see Star Moreau just been like he doing little snippets from the live. I did see some of those, but it's a shame, y'all. Yeah, thank you, Chef. I'm trying to get that girl. I'm slow, but I was trying to get to his channel. Let me make him a moderator, then he can y'all can just tap on his name. But Terry, say your last words. Anything else to encourage? Like Medina was saying, he noticed some things about his grandchild. You did tell him maybe some things he probably should do. Yeah, Storm showing little snippets of that live he did with that Savage Man. I just been, you know how stuff just pop up. I just seen that a while ago. Them folks over there, they just be cutting up. And y'all don't forget to connect with my girl, Cher. She does awesome things over there. She does a lot of movie reviews. I'm gonna go get your link, Cher. She does a lot of reviews over there. She's gonna make you feel like you at the movies when you go to her channel. She's one of my main ones, you know, being me and her. That's my girl right there. Let me see. This is Cher right here, y'all. Her and Miss Key, they always help me get my channel running pretty good. And of course, Tamika, she always over here doing some things for me. Okay. Yeah, y'all connect with each other, check each other out, write each other, you know, go over there, leave a comment on them. But Terry, I'm gonna let you say your last word. Tamika, I hope today have been okay for you. I know, like I said, when we talk about certain topics and different things, it does make us emotional at times because I does get emotional, especially when it comes down to my family, when it comes down to the things that I have overcome throughout my life. But I give it all to God because I know God kept me here for a reason, and I like to share about the goodness of the Lord and things that I have overcome and the things that I'm still trying to overcome. And I love you, Tamika. You keep doing what you're doing. Okay, you just gonna check you out today. Y'all gonna okay. Tamika, did you get my email? I think Miss Key got your email. So I can make sure y'all get y'all. Hopefully, y'all get y'all gifts within a week. I'm gonna send it in today. So I'm finna give y'all flowers. When I give y'all gifts over here, those are your flowers from me. You deserve your flowers while you're here. And that's why I always tell people, give people the flowers while they're here. Don't wait until something happens to someone. Show people respect while they're here. Show them love while they're here. And over here on my channel, you're going to get them roses over here. You're going to get some love over here, whether you stay over here for a minute. Just know, Georgia girl, see you. I support you. I appreciate you for coming over here. Just you come over here giving me that thumb up. And if you want to check out anything on my website, Share did. Check out my got my website. If you want to support my channel, of course I does have a super chat, super things, and whatever. It's all up to you. But what you want to say, Terry? Because I'm about to get ready to sign off in a minute. What other words did you want to say? And I have enjoyed you, Terry. Did you get my email?
Yes. The thing
Oh,
is, a
well, that's my
person
real
with
name. That's my real name, so you'll know it's me. My real name is what? What my real name is, yeah? Miss Amy. Well, Amy, of course, that's my real name. And Tamika, thank you. We appreciate you so much, Tamika. You keep being the person you are. Keep being that mom, that parent, that just keep protecting and doing what you got to do for your child. And it's as simple as that. Hey, Ace, how you doing? So, Terry, what is your last words for someone who's dealing with autism? Um, what would you tell them? Just encouraging, just give them a few encouraging words.
God made each one of us individual and unique. It takes many different colors to make a rainbow. Who says that one color is any greater than the other? If we all thought the same, there would be no new innovations or discoveries. Autism is not a disorder or a disability. It's just another way that God rearranged the clay on the potting wheel. Remember the song, you are the potter, I am the clay. You are just a different trophy of God's grace. And remember this, shame is the only emotion you have to co-sign in order for shame to have any power. Please don't be
Amen.
power plant. Never let anyone shame you about your situation. Never let anyone make you feel like you're less than whole, because getting that message from God directly telling me I am not disabled, I use it now as my motivation to keep going forward in life and not looking backwards. And the thing with autism is, people who have autism, they they have a high, inability to deal with emotionally complex situations. So when a
Mm-hmm.
person wanders off, maybe they were in a situation that was too emotionally overwhelming, because as a child, I will wander off, but now, knowing what I know now,
Mm-hmm.
I wandered off to emotionally disconnect from an emotionally high situation. So remember
Okay.
that, and you'll be able to deal with your child and treat your child as a complete human and not as a broken eye.
Amen.
Don't ever go to a therapist that uses the word disabled. When they use the word disabled, we are all farmers in another person's life. We can plant seeds or we can plant weeds, and the word disabled is a word that is a weed in a person's mind. Don't ever use that word. I use the word physically challenged, emotionally
Yes.
challenged. The word disabled should be destroyed from the human language. You don't ever
Yes,
tell your child they're disabled. They are 100% equal. Look at Ray
that's
Charles.
right.
He was blind.
Yes,
He created music. Look at Stevie Wonder. He was blind. He created music. Look at Helen Keller. She encouraged the world according
yes,
to the world
yes.
standard. They're all physically disabled, but guess what? They were all made in the sight of God and
You
still
better say it.
found they're not disabled. Don't plant the weed of fear in their mind that being different is somehow bad. If we were all the
Mm-mm.
same, we wouldn't have a symphony of music in the world.
Yes, absolutely. You are so right. Like I said, I am physically challenged myself. I have things that I'm dealing with. I'm labeled as disabled, but I still I'm a child of God. I can still walk. I have those problems sometimes, but I can walk. And I look at the things that I used to couldn't do, and I look at the things that I'm doing today. That's why I said, Lord, I do thank you. Because somebody that can't do some of the things I'm doing. So I bring my channel for awareness. I do a lot of awareness over here. I try to lift others up. And I hope today your spirit will lift it. The ones in the chat spirit and Tamika, I hope we lift your spirits up because we don't know. We're not walking in your shoes, and we're not walking in your shoes, Terry. You say you have autism. She said she's raising someone with autism. We're
But
not
guess what?
walking in your shoes, so we cannot judge either one of y'all. Only thing I want to do is lead this with y'all. I salute you both. Continue to keep being who you are.
And one of the
Continue
things
to
I
be
tell
who you
people
are.
all the time, just because just because you catch hell doesn't mean you have to hold it. Just
Woo!
because someone put mess on the plate doesn't mean you have to eat it. What someone says
Come
of
on
other
now.
isn't true unless you believe it and live it. So I tell
Yes,
people all the time, you're the author of your life. What
yes,
you want your
absolutely.
obituary to say. You're the shepherd of your life. You don't let someone else make you the sheep of your life. You're the artist of your life. What colors are
Yes,
you
yes, yes.
going to put on the canvas? So, so you are in total control. Never let anyone's ignorance cause you to dim
Woo!
your inner light. And I tell people this all the time. I am who I am. If you don't like me, just put me back on the shelf and go find another flavor.
Ooh, you just said a mouthful now. That's what I say. I be who I am. I don't try to sugarcoat. I don't try to be no more than I am. I be who I am. And if you don't like me, don't come to my channel. Don't come over here being disrespectful. And Terry, thank you for sharing those words. You got that chat hyped up down there.
Because that's what
You
I do.
welcome, Ace.
That's what
Um,
I do. To be the encourager, because you can look at life in one or two ways. Look at it
yep.
as a challenge, or look at
Y'all
it
want to connect with
as,
Ace Juice
as
down
an
there that
adventure.
does have a channel. So y'all make sure y'all connect with Ace down there.
You can look at it as a challenge, or look at it as an adventure. And I'm looking at life as an
Thank you,
adventure.
Medina. Thank you for sharing me out. Thank you, Terry. You one of my guys over here. You've been rocking with me for a while. I appreciate you. You always saying encouraging things, and that's what it's about, y'all. And you shared today that you do have autism, and I think you're very intelligent. I mean, by in the chat, and when I can remember when the first day you came in my chat. And I just saw some of the things you was typing, and look, I didn't want you to think I was getting on you, but I had to tell you about that self promote. We don't do that over here. We only just try to, we try to stay connected with other, but some of the people don't even come to my chat, so I'm not gonna advertise other channels if they don't be in my chat. You understood what I was saying, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so we got that understood. So I'm gonna give you your mod stick back too. So you will be another Georgia Trooper over here. Just always remember, no self promotion unless you're promoting the toast, unless I give you permission to. Okay.
Yes,
But we're
ma'am.
gonna get along fine. Thank you for always coming over here encouraging. So I will give you your um mod back. He's one of my guys over here, y'all. He be over here singing. He be doing. Did you want to just hit a little note for him right quick? We're gonna go out on your little song.
Yes, ma'am.
What that song you always be singing?
The battle been fought and the victory won.
Okay, let's do a little note of that. Let's do a little note of
It's-
that.
It says the battle been fought, the victory won. Yes, the battle been fought and the victory won. How can you live a defeated life when you get to know Jesus Christ? The battle been fought and the victory won. Moses parted the Red Sea, Joshua fought the battle of Jericho. The battle been fought and the victory won. Yes, the battle been fought. The victory won. Yes, the battle been
Yes,
fought
Lord.
and the victory won. He said, how can you live a defeated life when you get to know Jesus Christ? The battle been fought and the victory won. Sometimes you may feel like Judas, or you may feel like Job. You
Yes,
may
yes, yes.
feel like King David or Bathsheba. Oh yes, the battle been fought, the victory won.
We
Yes,
do
the
it all
battle
over here,
been
y'all. We
fought and
shout,
the
we
victory
sing, we do
won.
it
He
all over
said,
here.
"How can
I'm a
you
every
live
woman. We do it
a
all over here.
defeated life when you get to know Jesus Christ? The battle been fought and the victory won.
Woo!
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they were in the furnace,
Thank
in
you,
the fire.
Regina.
Daniel was in the lion den. The battle been fought, the victory won. Yes, the battle been fought and the victory won. She said, how can you live a defeated life when you get to know Jesus Christ? The battle
Woo!
been fought and the victory won. David fought Goliath, the Philistine. Samuel fought the battle of Jerusalem. The battle been fought, the victory won. Yes, the
Yes,
battle been fought and the victory won.
victory is
So
won.
how can you live a defeated life when you get to know Jesus Christ? The battle been fought and the victory won. Satan tempted Jesus in the
Woo!
wilderness.
I try.
He said, turn these stones into bread. But Jesus said, it is written that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. The battle been fought, the victory won. Yes, the battle been
That'll
fought,
been
and
fought and the
the victory
victory won.
won. How can you
Yes.
live a defeated life when you get to know Jesus Christ? The battle been fought and the victory won. Yes, the battle been fought. The
The
victory won.
victory
Yes,
won.
the battle been fought and the victory won. He said, how can you live a defeated life when
Mm.
you get to know Jesus Christ? The battle been fought and the victory won.
Yeah. Amen. Woo! Lord have mercy. Look, y'all get a living all over here. If I ain't, look, if I can't lift you up, I won't tear you down. If I ain't trying to show you about what I'm drinking or eating, I'm trying to lift your spirit up. And I always have people like Cherry. I got my girls down in the chat. They're gonna make you feel welcome. I don't care what. When you leave, like he just like that just warmed my heart when he said, Medina said, you make me smile. And I know that's the God of you. You gonna make me now you're trying to get me emotional up here now. And thank you for that super chat. I does appreciate you. But that's what it's about over here, y'all. We do it all. We do it all over here. We cry, we laugh, we have fun. But the main thing, we show respect. Look at
Exactly.
that Terry. Y'all probably ain't heard his testimony. He been hit, what you was hit by a big truck, right?
I was actually hit by an oil truck
He was hit by an oil truck. He have a
going
he
down
has
Mill
a
Branch
living
Road.
testimony, y'all.
I
He was
was
hit
going
by
down
mm-hmm.
I was going down Mill Branch Road, going
Okay.
now to a now closed college named Vanna Rock Career College with my older sister, Diana, and,
Mm-hmm.
and you know the city bus didn't go down Mill Branch Road. It was almost a half a mile walk to get to Vanna Rock Career College. Most people look
Yeah.
at getting hit by that truck as being a devastating moment in life. That was my Saul to Paul moment. God wanted to take me to a higher place, but I was listening to the world, believing the garbage of me being disabled. But God
Yeah.
got my attention when I got hit by that truck. I went to a brain rehab facility in
Woo!
Benton, Arkansas, named Timber Ridge
Mm.
Ranch, and basically that's where I gave my first sermon was in the brain rehab facility of Timber Ridge, and I got a certificate, and I took it to the church. I now go to New Bethel Church
Okay.
Outreach Ministry, and that's how I became a minister. Can you imagine
Okay.
being hit by a truck, uh, uh, elevated a person to the pulpit?
Woo! Nobody but God. Nobody but God.
Exactly. And that's the reason
Nobody
I
but
tell
God.
people that I, I had to learn to turn down the sound of man and turn up
Mm-hmm.
on a God, because if God was trying to get me to go higher. And there was one person that always believed in me, Laura Mae Mitchell, like I told you, one of your
Mm-hmm.
honoring, you know, the women in your life,
Mm-hmm.
Laura Mae Mitchell.
Yes.
She always believed in me. She said, "You're going to be a minister someday." But I was too scared listening to the world. So God had to break me in order to make me.
Woo! Yes. Yes. Lord. Yes. 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 Woo!
See, the thing is, most people look at the brokenness. I look at it as God had to, you know, remove things and put other
And he
things.
would do it. He would do it. I had to learn that myself. Our test is our testimony. I was
Exactly.
tested. My faith was tested. When they told me I had cancer, didn't turn out I did. I didn't have to go through all that radiation and stuff like that. But I used to be saying, God, why am I going through all this? God will put you in a position whether you want to be in it or not. He will open that door for you, whether you're ready for that door open. Y'all know how I get to preaching over here. They say, "Oh,
Yeah.
Lord have mercy." But look, you know how we do over here. But what I'm saying, when God will sit you down, whether you want to be sitting down or not, you ain't got to be ready, but He will sit you down. I
Exactly.
wasn't ready to be. I was not ready to be out of work. I went to work all my life until 2016, where I couldn't. Oh, until 2016, when God just sat me down. I had to go through all these things to be where I'm at today. I had to go through all those things to be where I'm at today. That's why I said God have purposes on each and every one of our lives. So Terry, I thank you. Thank you for always sharing what you have been through. And look at you. Today you share with me you autism. And you are a living proof that God is real. And I am a witness too. I know God is real. But you got to experience God for yourself. You got to be
Exactly.
able to experience that for yourself. I cannot tell Chef how to act toward God, Medina, anybody in my chat. I would not tell you that God is not real. Please experience him for yourself. Now, when you experience God for yourself, come back in my chat and tell me he's real. If you know God is real, put it in my chat today. He's real. Like they always say, he may not come when you want him, but he will come right on time. Won't he do it?
He
Won't he do it?
always have and always will.
Terry, me and you can go on and on, but I got some. I got something to do. Uh-huh. Okay, what she say? Uh, she said, "My yes, he does. My husband going through right now. God is woo, absolutely yes." But then I need to get you up here one day. You gonna have to come up here and share your testimony. You got to come up here and share. Over here, I welcome everybody over here. You just over here. You don't be judged. You don't be judged because there's somebody there going through something. You hear what I'm saying? I opened my doors today talking about autism. Terry came up and shared his story. Tamika, she a little shy, but she put down in the chat she's raising a son with autism, and it has been challenging. But she's been there for her child. And I want her to know today we support her. She's a single parent. You keep doing what you got to do for your child, Tamika. So I'm finna get ready to end this here. Thanks to the ones that came over. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are my family. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Yes, he's real. I can't sit up and tell y'all. I know what he has done for me. You hear what I'm saying? I know. And Terry have told you. Look at this man over here. This man got hit by a truck, y'all. He said his brain, you can tell, you can tell he's been through something. But look at him. He's a witness. He's a living testimony. And a lot of people can't come up here and say about what God has done for them. Okay, Medina said, I'm going to tell you a story. One day he showed me how real he is. Yes, I would love to share. Okay, Medina, we do Testimony Tuesday. I didn't do it this Testimony Tuesday always end up with Wellness Wednesday, but we always have shows where people come up and share their testimony. Can't nobody tell their testimony but them. We can all say we've been through some. We all walk different paths of life, but we're all here for a reason. Whether you want to believe it or not, we're all here for a reason. We're all here for a reason. And I have enjoyed each and every one of y'all. Y'all have made my day. And I hopefully that my channel brighten up some one day. You know, I love each and every one of y'all. Medina, I'm so glad I was able to connect with you. I know I used to see you in Big Vi chat. And, when Big Vi came over, you told me you was connected to me. And I thank you because you could have, stayed and did something else. I talk about the Art Kelly cases, but I have never made my channel about him, because I want to do other things. My channel is a variety of everything. If it ain't from motivation, I do entertainment, I do injustice, and some of the things that he's gone through, it is wrong. And I do have those days where I does share about that. Okay, thank you. And whenever I do another testimony, I normally do it like every other week. I didn't do it this week, so I would do a testimony next week, next Tuesday. That's why I know about Terry. Terry has shared a lot. You could probably look at him the way his head shaped because when that truck hit him, it did something to him. But look how he's talking, y'all. He's very smart and intelligent. On that note, y'all, let's see, what is my schedule? I'm finished doing my water. I think I got some premieres coming up. I did some meal preps. I might pop, y'all know I pop up with my lives, but I'm gonna have maybe Friday. I know I got a self-care premiere coming up. And yeah. Yeah, I don't do the drama. I don't do that drama stuff. But I do respect people. I do understand when people have to defend themselves. Understand that, because it's some ignorant people out here. I can't tell nobody how to run their channel. Only thing I can do is stick with old George girl over here. Appreciate the ones that does come over. I got some things coming up the rest of the week. Cher, I love you and I always will. I'm glad that everything okay with you, because I was worried about you. Just being concerned, not trying to get in your business, but I'm glad you came back. And like you said, like we said, sometimes you have to take those breaks from social media. We have to take care of outside life. Okay. I'll probably see you on the block. I'll probably see you probably in Big Vibe. I'm sure they probably gonna be live after a while. Long they be kind of early, because I go to bed with the chicken, y'all. Get up early. But I'll be seeing you. Thank you for coming over. Like again, thanks for the super chat. I does appreciate it. Uh Sometimes we have to take those mental breaks, those internet breaks. Sometimes we have to. We have to make sure we keep a peace of mind. We have to make sure we keep a peace of mind. I always tell people that connected with me, take care of you. Take care of you first. Internet away, whatever. But you got to make sure you take care of you and your family. Because they wouldn't matter, y'all. They wouldn't matter. But I got to leave y'all with a reminder. I have to leave y'all with a reminder. Yeah, you will always be my girl, Shell. I went looking for you. I went to your email. I went to Facebook. I said, I gotta see this girl all right. Go ahead, got my blood up. You ain't got no blood pressure. I said, where's Shell, y'all? Where is Shell? You know how you have a child to leave home. You had left home, Shell. I had to see what was going on with you. But I respect whatever you had to do. Because we have to take those breaks, shoot. We had to take those breaks. Bumping to leave y'all with a reminder, and then we're going to go. For real this time, we're going to go. And shout out to Miss Key and everyone that shared me out. Thank y'all for that. This is a reminder card right here. And it say, I am grateful to have people in my life. That's it, y'all. I am grateful to have people in my life. This card, this is what this card say. I'm grateful to have people in my life. I am grateful for y'all. Thankful to the ones that hung out me from, I've been on 2 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for that thumb, the like. I appreciate you all. On that note, I am grateful. Love you all. Until next time, stay safe, stay encouraged, and always stay prayed up. And bye-bye. And thanks, Terry and Tamika. Y'all will be getting y'all gift pretty soon. Until next time. Yeah, your birthday is coming, ain't it? I know it. Just remind me. You missed mine, but it was okay. I was like, Sherry, you here for my birthday. But I understand, Sherry, you had to take your break. Your birthday is next month. But this month. Your birthday is this month. What day it on now? Remind me what day it is if I won't forget. I know it's in April. What day it is? Put it in the chat right quick. I've been trying to keep up with my moderator's birthday because I like to give y'all shout outs. What day it is in this month? I know it's in April. All right. What day it is? Still drinking on this water. Got me going to the bathroom. What day? I knew it was in April, but I forgot the date though. Next Saturday. Okay. I know it's April or something, but I wasn't sure what date. All right, then. Y'all continue to stay blessed, stay encouraged, and always stay prayed up. And thanks for watching. And I'll see y'all in the next go round. Bye bye.